Hello everyone and happy Friday. Now here's a question for you. What contains 15 boards, 300 dice and 30 golems? Well, it can only be the very exciting big box that's just arrived at Earthenwar HQ containing 15 brand spanking new copies of the game. And in this video, we're going to take a look inside one of them and do an unboxing. Now, straight away, there's something I really love about these boxes, that they've got a really nice, dense compactness to them. It's the sort of thing that you could easily just shove in your bag for going on a train journey with a friend or popping over to a friend's house. Not too big, not too small, and a real nice, dense feel to it, a bit like the golems inside. Now, it's smaller than some other games. So my previous game that I worked on was Crystal Hall, and that was a 4-player game. And this is a 2-player game, and it's a little bit smaller. So there is some of the scale. And just to compare it to a banana, because I know that some people on the internet love comparing things to bananas, it's probably just a little bit bigger than one banana in each of its key dimensions for length and width, and maybe half a banana in the depth there. So yeah, a good size. It is also, of course, wrapped in cellophane, which helps protect the game while it's being delivered from any weather or rain that could be coming in. And also, I think there's something that people in the board game industry really enjoy about having that pristine, brand new copy of a game that's kept in its cellophane. So that's something else to mention in this unboxing. Okay, let's take a look inside. Okay, just going to cut down the cellophane on the side here. There we go. Really nice feel to that. New box feeling. Let's see what we have on the inside. Ah, fantastic. We have the copy of Earthenwar. This is a manual that my co-creator Peter Kizik has put a lot of love and care into getting the graphics and the feel of this just right, so that it feels really like an old mysterious government document containing the secrets of how to control golems. Fantastic, really pleased with that. Oh wow, and here we have the board for Earthenwar. So this is a custom watercolor painting that I did myself, and it's got all of the elements of mystery and fantasy that we wanted, but also reflecting a World War I battlefield, complete with these little icons where your golems start the game, and of course the headline Earthenwar showing you what game it is. Also in the box we've got the different counters we have to indicate damage on the golem grids, and some shell holes here which you can put into the board to add a little bit of terrain and some randomness to your games. So we've got 2 of those, fantastic, and they're all double-sided as well. Then we have the control grids. These are the mysterious occult diagrams with which you control what your golem does in the game by putting dice on here, moving them around to dictate what your golem does. And these are double-sided, and there's a really nice kind of cubist feel to the patterns in the background, which again is reminiscent of the time around 1917 when this game is based. And of course, we have the other game components. No game would be complete without dice, and we've got 10 wooden D3s here, so they just go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 3 is the magic number in our game. And some white dice, of course, that are very, very similar. The great thing about these dice is that they're all wooden. There's enough plastic in the world, and we've tried to do our bit to cut that down. And last, but certainly not least, we have the golems themselves. We're releasing a version of the game that comes with these wooden golems that you can play with. We're also going to make it possible to buy some ceramic golems as an add-on, but these are how you can play in this basic game, and they're absolutely terrific. They look very much like the mini meeples that you might have seen in other games, but they're giant golem versions, which look absolutely terrific, also made of wood. And this is what it might look like in the middle of a game. You'd have your dice on your control grid to dictate how your golem moves and attacks. You might have taken some damage and placed one of these damage counters on your grid. Your golems will be placed on the board along with any soldiers if you're using those. And you might place some shell hole tokens on the board, again, if you're using those. And of course the rulebook to hand should you need it. So there we have it. I hope you're as excited as I am about Earthenwar, and if you are, you can sign up to our Kickstarter page to be notified about when we launch. Thanks for watching and have a great weekend.